My name is John Bruneel, and I was born in Jennets Creek, Ontario. And the way that we came by Windsor to the United States was by a ferry that was a nickel for each passenger. And I was notified that when you come by way of the ferry for a nickel, you're a nickel immigrant. And I've always had a great admiration for that ferry because it brought me to the greatest country in the world.
He is actually an immigrant from Canada, and when he came to this country, I think he felt a need to give back.
We had to register for a year of service for our government, and I was called in June 1940. From that 1 year to service turned into 12 years of service, and I loved every bit of it. I was urged to join the American Legion, and in 1955 I joined Baudry Post 126, and this is probably when my volunteering began.
I just always remember John Bruneel as being, he was always involved in everything.
After the service, he met my mother, and they got married.
Our family moved to Harper Woods in July the 4th, 1960.
He was just everywhere. Everywhere you went in Harper Woods, John Bruneel was there.
As far back as I can remember, Mr. Bruneel has always been Harper Woods.
He's still involved in the Dad's Club, even though he doesn't have any children. He works the all-night parties. He works at the football games for the Harper Woods Pioneers.
Every community group there is, John Bruneel's in it.
And what can I do for you?
We're going to get a couple dinners.
And you're going to eat them here, or are you going to?
Eat them here.
Okay, good show. 2 fish fries?
2 fish fries, yeah.
Okay. 1 up. That's 14, sir.
He's usually in charge of the money, whether it be concession stand sales or other types of fundraisers or Lions Club fundraisers. You know that usually Mr. Bruneel is the one who's taking the money, which says a lot about his character, that groups and organizations would trust him to handle their funds and know that they will receive 100% of everything that's given.
I remember my father always going to meetings when I was a kid, and that actually taught me civic involvement.
Volunteers are a different breed. They don't come and say, do you need any help? They say, how can I help you? And that makes things very heartfelt, you know. And when you think of all of the people that are in need and all of the help that they get from the volunteers, it is a magnificent situation. I just love those people when they come back and hug you and say, geez, thanks for all your help, you know. And that's more thanks than money can buy, believe me. And I've been through that. I've been through that now since basically 1955 when I joined the Legion.
He used to stand at Vernier and Harper in the street to collect money. And we were always afraid he was going to get hit by a car because he wouldn't really pay attention. He was just so gung-ho at collecting money for the Lions Club for these mints. And he'd work really long hours doing it, and he still does.
For the past 10 years, my volunteer hours have been between 1,000 and 1,200 hours per year. Average per week averages about 20 hours.
He's always present and he's always in a positive mindset.
I volunteer because I feel a need to give back to the community that has been so good to me. Volunteering comes from the heart.
He's a great man. He's just a great man.